I could think, but I also, I would like you guys to do what you do.
That's what we do, put people on the spot.
Efrat, you want to lead service? Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, 6 o'clock, page 164, Ashrei. Ashrei Yoshvei Veitecha Gilul Chasela.
Ashrei Ham Shekach Alo, Ashrei Ham Shadonai Elohav.
Tehillah LeDavid, our Mimcha HaMelech Ravacha Shimcha Le'olam Va'ed.
Chol Yamav Barcheka, V'halala Shimcha Le'olam Va'ed.
Gadol Navalad V'Ledelato Ein Cheker.
Hadar
Adar Kavod Hodecha V'Divrei Nevotecha Asicha.
Ve'zuz Norotecha Yameru Dulatecha Saprena.
Zecher Rav Tucha Yobis Yachadcha Yiranenu.
Anan V'rachum Adonai Rechapayim Udel Chased.
Tov Aino Lakov Racham Abal Kol Masa.
Yoducha Adonai Kol Ma'asecha V'chasidecha Yivarchucha.
Kavo Malchutcha Yomeru Atacha Yedaberu.
Tehodia Livnei Adam Yuvaroto, Chol Hadar Malchuto.
Malchutcha Malchut Kol Olamim Memshabtecha V'chol Dor Vador.
Samech Adonai L'chol Anoflim Zakef L'chol Akfufim.
Einei Koilecha Yesaberu V'Atano Ten Lohem Etaklam B'Ito.
V'teach et Yedecha Masbir L'chol Chai Ratzon.
Tzadik Adonai B'chol Racha V'chasi B'chol Masav.
Karav Adonai L'chol Chorav L'chol Asher Yikrohu V'Emet.
Ritzon Yerav Yaseh V'Yachavotan Yishma V'Yoshiem.
Shomer Adonai Kol Ohavav V'Kol Hashem Yashmir.
Tehillah Adonai Raber Pi V'Borei Kol Basar Shem Kocho Le'olam Va'ed.
V'anachnu Nevarech Yami Atavi Adolam. Hallelujah.
Anachnu Nevarech Yam Etavi Adolam. Hallelujah. Yikadal Yikadash Shemei Rabbah. Yamad Yivrach Hirutei V'Yamlich Machutei B'chayei Chanu V'Yomei Chanu B'chayei L'chol Beit Yisrael. V'Galal V'Zman Kariv V'Yimaru. Amen. Yehei Shmei Rabbah Mevarach Le'olam Amei Amaya. Yitbarach V'Yishtabach V'Yipoar V'Yidraman V'Yitnasei V'Yitadar V'Yitaleh V'Yitalal Shmei Dekudesha B'Richu Leila Min Kol Birchata V'Shirata Tushkata V'Nechamata Damiran V'Alma V'Yimaru. Amen. Page 168. Baruch Ata Adonai Eloheinu Elohei Avotenu Elohei Abraham Elohei Yitzchak Elohei Yaakov Elohei Sarah Elohei Rivka Elohei Rachel Elohei Leah Ha'el Hagadol Hagibor B'Hanora El Elyon Gomer Chasadim Tovim V'Konei HaKol V'Zocher Chasdei Avot U'Mevi Goel Livnei V'neihem L'man Shemo V'Yahava Melech Ozer Fokedu Moshe Magen Baruch Ata Adonai Magen Abraham Ufoked Sarah Ata Gibor Le'olam Adonai Mechaye Meitim Atal Rav Loshia Mekakel Chayim B'Chesed Mechaye Meitim B'Rachamim Rabim Somech Noflim B'Rofei Cholim U'Matir Asurim U'Mekayem U'Munoto L'Shenei Afar Michamocha Bal Givarot Umido Melach Melech Meimid Mechayeh Matzmiach Yeshua V'Ne'eman Ata L'Chayot Meitim Baruch Ata Adonai Mechayeh HaMeitim.
Kadesh Shimcha Ba'olam Kashem Shemat Yishim Ato B'Shmei Maram Kakatu Bayan V'Yecha V'Karazeh El Zev V'Yamar.
Nekadesh Shimcha Ba'olam Kashem Shemat Yishim Ato B'Shmei Maram Kakatu Bayan V'Yecha V'Karazeh El Zev V'Yamar.
Kadosh 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 Adonai Tzvaot Melech Haaretz Kevodo.
Kadosh, 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 Adonai Tzebaot, Melech Haaretz Kevodo, L'Yomatam Baruch Yomeru.
Baruch Kevod Adonai Mimkomo.
Baruch Kevod Adonai Mimkomo, Divrei Kodechecha Katuv Lemor.
Yimloch Adonai Le'olam Elohai Tzion Le'dor V'Ador. Hallelujah.
Yimloch Adonai Le'olam, Elohai Yitzion L'dor V'Ador. Hallelujah. L'dor V'Ador Nagid Galecha, U'lenetzach Netzachim Kedushacha Nagdish, V'Shivacha Eloheinu Mipinu Yomush Le'olam Va'ed, Ki El Melech Ador V'Kadosh Ata, Baruch atah Adonai ha'el.
המלך המשפט.
Oseh shalom bimromav, yaseh shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael, ve'imru, imru, amen. Yaseh shalom, shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael, yaseh shalom, shalom. Shalom aleinu v'al kol Yisrael. Page 194. Yitkara v'yitkara shemei rabbah. V'yama dibra chirutei v'yamlich marutei v'chayechon v'yamechon v'chayei v'chol beit Yisrael. V'agalav izman kari v'imaru. Amen. Yehi shmei rabbah mevorach. Le'olam le'omei omaya yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yipoar v'yitraman v'yitnasei v'yitadar v'yitaleh v'yitalal shmei dekudesha v'richu le'lam min kol birchata v'shirata tusata v'nechamata damiran b'yama v'imaru. Amen. Diskabal slotan v'otahon v'kol Yisrael kodanu v'hondi v'shmael v'imaru. Amen. Yehi shlama rabba min shemaya v'chayim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imaru. Amen. Oseh shalom b'imromav, yaseh shalom aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imaru. Amen. Aleinu l'shabeach l'adon hakol latet gedula liotzer b'reshit. Shelo asanu k'goyei haratzot, v'lo samanu k'mishpachot ha'adama. Shelo sam chelkeinu kahem, v'goraleinu k'chol hamonam. V'anachnu korim, u'mishtachavim u'modim, lifnei melech malchei hamlachim, hakadosh baruch hu. Kakatu b'toratecha Adonai yimloch leolam va'ed v'nemar v'haya Adonai lemelech al kol haaretz bayom hahu yier Adonai echad u'shemo Ushemo echad. Ushemo echad. Does anybody have the list?
I have the list. We recall with love
Give me good.
the following who are inscribed in our hearts for this day, Wednesday, the 12th of Tishrei. Benedict Behrman, Mildred Greenwald, Sylvan Isaac, Alan Mervis, Yetta Miller, Michael Stein. Jeffrey, is there anyone else? Yortzeit and Mourners Kaddish, page 198. Jeffrey, please lead us.
Yitkadal v'yitkadash shemei rabbah.
Amen.
V'alma divrach yirutei v'amlich malchutei. V'chayechon uvyomechon uv'chayei d'chol beit Yisrael. Bagala uvizman kari v'imru amen. Yehei shmei rabbah mevorach li'olam amei omaya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpoar v'yitraman v'yitnaseh. V'yitadar v'yitaleh v'yitalal shemei dekudesha b'riachu leila min kol birchata v'shirata tush b'chata v'nechamata damiran bi'alma v'imru amen. Yehei shlama rabba min shemaya v'chayim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. Oseh shalom b'imromav hu yaseh shalom aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen.
Amen. Azan, good evening. Would you choose someone to lead us in the Arvit service?
Well, this is my father's yard site.
Wow, my God. And you have to chiyuv.
Yeah. Now, is anybody else in the same boat?
Even if they are, you'll have chiyuv.
No, I disagree. Even if I am, because I lead very, very often. So I'd rather have someone who doesn't normally lead it if someone else also has yard site tonight.
Will you agree with me that on this first yard site of your father's yard site that we all agree that we are, oh, look at those heads. My friend, you are
Stop with the heads. It's making me seasick.
It's yours.
Okay.
Please, we'd be honored.
And I'm sorry, Moshe and others, like I was so focused on the fact that I was coming to Minyan tonight from my father's yard site that I totally forgot that this is actually my night, that I actually lead. I should have been here a little early. So forgive me and thank you for everyone for getting it going.
And before you start, would you share with us a thought at this very extraordinary moment?
I don't want to take too much time. You're probably going to ask me again in the morning, but let's see.
I will, but tonight is tonight. And
a quick thought. Well, I will tell you, here's a very quick thought. It was incredible what he died. If you want to talk about holy, he died on the Shabbat following Yom Kippur on Friday night. So what I realized is, so I did, Yizkor for the first time. I was waiting till the 11 months were done to officially do Yizkor, and so I lit a candle for Yizkor and then 3 days later it's the yard site, and this is all happening for the first time. And as I told my mother, I said, for the rest of my life, Yom Kippur is going to be associated with this. But it's like I go right from Yizkor and a candle, and 3 days later there's another candle. It's the yard site. It's wrapped up with Yom Kippur, which I like. I like it.
Beautiful.
So I just thought if you have a Talit Chazan, that would be appropriate. And
Sure.
And my classic question, which is a simple answer, one thing that you learned from your father, Allah Shalom.
Oh my goodness. When I was 15 only, he took me to a jazz club, and I was so amazed. I mean, I thought he was just like the most staggeringly worldly person I could have ever imagined, that he knew there was something called a 2-drink minimum. Like, how did you know that?
You remember who played at the club at the time?
Yes. A pianist from Grand Rapids, Michigan. You wouldn't know of him, named Bruce Early. I think he died. I studied some jazz piano with him at the time.
Bruce Early.
Bruce Early, yeah.
Early, yeah.
Okay, shall we?
Yes, page 200, revise, please.
מחורח ומכפר רבון ולא ישחית וירבה להשיבה פה ולא יאיר כל חמתו אדוני הושיע מלך יעננו ויום קוראנו ברכו את אדוני המבורך
ברוך אדוני מבורך לעולם ועד.
ברוך אדוני מבורך לעולם ועד. ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם אשר בדברו מעריב ערבים בחוכמה בדרך שערים. הוא מעביר יום ומביא לילה, מבדיל בין יום ובין לילה, אדוני צבאות שמו אל חי וקיים תמיד ימלוך עלינו לעולם ועד. ברוך אתה אדוני המעריב ערבים.
Amen.
אהבת עולם בית ישראל עמך אהבת תורה.
Page 200, page 200.
ואהבתך אל תסיר ממנו לעולמים. ברוך אתה אדוני אוהב עמו ישראל.
Amen.
שמע ישראל אדוני אלוהינו אדוני אחד. ואהבת את אדוני אלוהיך בכל לבבך ובכל נפשך ובכל מאודיך. והיו הדברים האלה אשר אנוכי מצווך היום על לבביך. ושיננתם לבניך ודיברת בם בשבתך בביתך ובלכתך בדרך ובשוכבך ובקומך וקשרתם להיות על ידיך והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך. והיה אם שמוע תשמעו על מצוותי אשר אנוכי מצווה אתכם היום לאהבה אדוני אלוהיכם בכל לבבכם ובכל נפשכם. שם לכם פן ירצה לבבכם ושנעבדתם מלכים אחרים. אדוני לכם ושמתם את דברי אלה על לבבכם ועל נפשכם. למען ירבו ימיכם וימי בניכם על האדמה אשר נשבע אדוני לאבותיכם לתת להם כימי השמיים על הארץ. ויאמר אדוני אל משה לאמור דבר אל בני ישראל ואמרת עליהם ועשו להם ציצית על כנפי בגדיהם לדורותם ונתנו על ציצית הכנף פתיל תכלת. והיה לכם לציצית וראיתם אותו וזכרתם את כל מצוות אדוני ועשיתם אותם ולא תטורו אחרי לבבכם ואחרי עיניכם אשר אתם זונים אחריהם. למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותיי והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם. אני אדוני אלוהיכם אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים להיות לכם לאלוהים. אני אדוני אלוהיכם, אדוני אלוהיכם אמת ואמונה.
Margot, would you lead us on page 205 in the middle, please?
We affirm the truth that he is our God, that there is no other, and that we are his people Israel. He redeems us from the power of kings, delivers us from the hand of all tyrants. He brings judgment upon our oppressors, retribution upon all our mortal enemies. He performs wonders beyond understanding, marvels beyond all reckoning. He has maintained us among the living. He has not allowed our steps to falter. He guided us to triumph over mighty foes, exalted our strength over all our enemies. He vindicated us with miracles before Pharaoh, with signs and wonders in the land of Egypt. In wrath, he smote all of Egypt's firstborn, bringing his people to lasting freedom. He led his children through divided waters as their pursuers sank in the sea. When his children beheld his might, they sang in praise of him, gladly accepting his sovereignty. Moses and the people of Israel sang with great joy to the Lord.
Michamocha ba'elim Adonai, michamocha nedar b'kodesh, nora tehilot, osef ele, מלכותך ראו בניך בוקע ים לפני משה, זה אלינו ואמרו, אדוני ימלוך לעולם ועד. ונאמר כי פרעה את יעקב וגאלו מחזק ממנו, ברוך אתה אדוני גל ישראל.
Amen.
השכיבנו.
Margot, please stop of 207.
Help us, our Father, to lie down in peace and awaken us to life again, our King. Spread over us your shelter of peace. Guide us with your good counsel. Save us because of your mercy. Shield us from enemies and pestilence, from starvation, sword, and sorrow. Remove the evil forces that surround us. Shelter us in the shadow of your wings. You, O God, guard us and deliver us. You are a gracious and merciful King. Guard our coming and our going. Grant us life and peace now and always. Praised are you, Lord, eternal guardian of your people, Israel.
ברוך אתה אדוני שומר עמו ישראל העם.
Amen.
ברוך אדוני לעולם אמן ואמן. ברוך אדוני מציון שוכן ירושלים, הללויה. ברוך אדוני אלוהים אלוהי ישראל עושה נפלאות לבדו, וברוך שם כבוד העולמים מלך כבוד כל הארץ, אמן ואמן. יכבוד אדוני לעולם ישמח לנו עשה. ברוך אדוני ביום, ברוך אדוני בלילה. כי המלכות שלך היא, ולעולמי עד תמלוך בכבוד, כי אין לנו מלך אלא אתה. ברוך אתה אדוני המלך בכבודו, תמיד ימלוך עלינו לעולם ועד, ועל כל מעשיו.
Amen.
יתגדל ויגדל שמי רבה, ועל בכל ביום בית ישראל, בגלה בזמן קריב אמרו, אמן. יהי שמי רבה מבורך לעולם עולמי עלמיה. יתברך וישתבח ויתברך וישתבח ונעשה ויתר ויתעלה ויתעלה על שמי קודשה בריך. There's only one. Le'ela mikol b'chalav v'shir r'adashon v'nechmata. Namiran me'alma v'imeru. Amen.
Silent Amidah, page 210. We do not add between Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur because it is after Yom Kippur.
יתגדל ויקדש שמי רבה, ועלמא דברך חירותי והמליך מלכותי, בחייכון וביומכון ובחיי בית ישראל, בגלה בזמן קריב יאמרו אמן. יהי שמי רבה מבורך לעולם מעלמיה, יברך וישתבח בדברים המנסה, ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל שמי דקודשה בריחו. לילה מן כל ברכת ושירת תושקע ונחמתה דמירן בעלמא ויאמרו אמן. תתקבל צלות הורתנו לכל ישראל קודם עוד ושמיה ויאמרו אמן. יש שלום רב מן שמיה וחיים עלינו לכל ישראל ויאמרו אמן. עושה שלום ממרומיו ויעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל ויאמרו אמן. Page 224, Aleinu. Aleinu l'shabeach ladon hakol, latet gedula liotzer breshit, shelo asanu kegoye haratzot, velo samanu kemishpechot hadama, shelo sam chelkenu kahem, vegor aleinu kechol hamonam, ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא שבשמיים ויוסד הארץ ומה שאבי קדוש שמיים ישוע ככתוב בתורתך, אדוני ימלוך לעולם ועד, ונאמר, והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ. היום ההוא, ביום ההוא, יהיה אדוני אחד, ושמו, ושמו, ושמו
We recall our loved ones who are inscribed in our hearts and are listed in our perpetual memorials for the 13th of Tishrei, Thursday, October 1st, 2020. The following names are listed in our perpetual memorials at Chizuk Amuno: Harry Adler, Reuben Adler, Pauline Friedman, Marilyn Glazer, Shirley Glass, Harold Gurney, Isidore Hankin, Eugene Hershkovitz, Michael Kadish, Carolyn Land, Dora Pakula, Howard Raskin, Leslie Sezin, Morton Sugar, Edith Whitman, Evelyn Seltzer, and Cousin Herman. What's your father's name?
Donald L. Herman, David Label, Ben Yonatan Halevi Vishoshana.
Would you please lead us in Mourner's Kaddish, page 226.
Yitgadal v'yitkadash shemei Rabbah.
Amen.
Be'alma divra chirutei ve'yamlich malchutei v'chayechon u'vyomechon u'v'chayei dechol Beit Yisrael ba'agala u'vizman kariv v'imru Amen.
Amen.
Yehei shmei Rabbah mevorach le'olam u'lamei almaya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh. V'yitadar v'yitale v'yithalal shemei dekudesha b'richu. Le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata tushbechata v'nechemata damiran v'alma v'imru Amen.
Amen.
Yehei shlama rabba min shemaya v'chayim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru Amen.
Amen.
Oseh shalom bimromav hu yaseh shalom aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru Amen.
Amen. The Mishnah tells us that uvachag nidonim al hamayim, the amount of rain is determined at the end of Sukkot, and so we continue to read the Psalm on the days of awe, page 41. Chazan, will you lead us? And Francine, would you do the correspondent, please?
The Lord is my light and my help. Whom shall I fear?
Lord is the strength of my life. Whom shall I dread?
When evildoers draw near to slander me, when foes threaten, they stumble and fall.
Though armies be arrayed against me, I will have no fear.
The wars threaten, I remain steadfast in my faith.
One thing I ask of the Lord, for this I yearn, to dwell in the house of the Lord all the days of my life, to behold his beauty, to pray in his sanctuary.
He will hide me in his shrine, safe from peril. He will shelter me beyond the reach of disaster.
He will raise my head high above my enemies. I will bring him offerings with shouts of joy, singing, chanting praise to the Lord.
Oh, Lord, hear my voice when I call. Be gracious to me and answer.
It is you that I seek, says my heart. It is your presence that I seek, O Lord.
Hide not from me. Reject not your servant.
You have always been my help. Do not abandon me. Forsake me not, my God of deliverance.
Though my father and my mother leave me, the Lord will care for me.
Teach me your way, O Lord. Guide me on the right path to confound my oppressors.
Abandon me not to the will of my foes.
False witnesses have risen against me, people who breathe out lies.
Mine is the faith that I surely shall see the Lord's goodness in the land of the living.
Hope in the Lord and be strong. Take courage. Hope in the Lord.
Chazan, please lead us on the concluding Mourner's Kaddish, page 52.
Yitgadal v'yitkadash shemei Rabbah.
Amen.
Be'alma divra chirute, ve'amlich malchute, b'chayechon uvyomechon, uvchaye dechol beit Yisrael, ba'agala uvizman kari v'imru, amen. Yehei shmei Rabba mevorach, le'olam ulalmei almaya, yitbarach v'yishtabach, v'yitpa'ar, v'yitromam, v'yitnaseh, V'yit hadar, v'yit aleh, v'yit halal, shemei dekudesha, b'richu, le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata, tush b'chata v'nechemata, damiran be'alma v'imru, amen.
Amen.
Yehei shlama rabba min shemaya, v'chayim aleinu, v'al kol Yisrael, v'imru, amen.
Amen.
Oseh shalom bimromav, hu yaseh shalom aleinu, v'al kol Yisrael v'imru, amen.
Amen. Amen. Long life, as our friend Josh Rosen would say. I just spoke to Arnie Feiner, and he would be honored to have you lead services tomorrow morning, Chazan. So we're looking forward to hearing you. If you want to hear our Chazan Herman lead us in a daily service, come on down, y'all. We'll be glad to.
Beautiful and happy to lead everything, but don't have to lead everything. So I can lead parts of it, whatever. We'll see what happens tomorrow.
We'll tell you what we need.
You'll just call the page number and tell me if I'm singing or not.
Correct. And just to note, my dear friend Rabbi Seltzer is also observing your site for his mother, dear mother, Evelyn Seltzer. And I will never ever forget that we both said Kaddish for our mothers. And it is indeed the greatest honor to be here for those in need to say Kaddish. And we welcome you with open arms and hearts. And please God, as my mother would say, they're good Betos. They're shaking the world up above to see to it that we're protected. Please God, on happy and wonderful occasions, and on this very first Yortzeit, Chazan Herman, it is a supreme privilege for us to be here for you. And with hearts and spirit, we welcome and embrace you, mourners, on this very, very, very special yard site. And tomorrow you will be asked repeatedly to share stories.
I have plenty. Good.
Good.
I want to ask Rabbi Seltzer if he wants to do any davening. I didn't know you were observing yard sale, maybe in the morning. So should we talk offline or?
Good luck.
Sorry, Stuart, you're
You're
muted.
muted, Stuart.
We're not
For a
hearing
reason.
you. There you go.
Stuart is not from the,
I appreciate having the time as a private moment.
As a what?
As a private moment.
Okay. Oh,
Thank you. Yeah.
Okay.
If he wants to, Rabbi Seltzer is always welcome, and he knows that.
Yes, I do.
We will
Thank you.
respect
Thank you
his quietude and leave him in peace. All of you, thank you for your love and your care